versus Akuma. Same Akuma that played earlier, not the same Kolin.
No, very, very different Kolin.
Let's see if Akuma can beat this one.
Oh, that's so ghetto. It's got a strike on the way up. That is a projectile.
Well,
and
it's
a fireball.
It's also slow as hell. It might even be slower than Fang's.
So one of the things that AkumaZX will have to use in this match is backdash. Because once WhiteBeast gets started with his colon pressure, it's not a pretty scene.
You better punish that. All right, good.
A good punish, too. Oh, misses the follow-up. Oh, it's kind of a hug on the way down. I didn't notice that about her throw before.
Yeah, she kind of...
She grabs you by the shoulder and just hugs you all the way to the ground. Ooh!
Ice Queen wants to make sure you stay warm while you're dying.
Gets out the Chic mittens. No Triforces on those gloves, though. Oh, that was punishable, but out of range.
Shimmy reset.
The V reversal is a good way to get out of that continued pressure.
WhiteBeast knows exactly where to stand to get these like cross-unders from all these demon clips.
So stun isn't really the worry for Akuma right now.
He gets stunned regardless. Ooh.
And something that we'll see a lot of in WhiteBeast's Kolin matches are timeouts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's a very, very patient Kolin.
He's just generally a patient player.
And that jumping roundhouse, you'll see a lot of that too, because it has a hitbox that goes above her head and below her feet, and in front of her face. It's a ridiculous move. Nice walk under, and a nice solid punish. The landing frames on Akuma's dive kicks and fireballs are very short. Really hard to punish. Breaking the arm, doesn't go for the setup, goes for the damage. We can do another setup here to burn another bar.
Ooh, jabs out of that.
Saving himself from stun. With all these resources, Akuma has a really good chance of coming back, but does not punish the hands, which are -8.
Was that heavy ones?
Yep.
Okay. It's light, medium, heavy, 4, 6, 8?
4, 6, 8,
okay.
Yep. Ooh, good conversion. I don't like all of this. Akuma's got to develop a little bit of a ground game.
Yeah, he is doing a lot of jump-ins. This round, it's not too bad.
Oh, there we go.
All right, good.
Those random jump-ins, they work.
Has Akuma jumped at him and not pressed a button? Or do you think WhiteBeast is worried about the fireball?
Well, I think it's a mixture of timing because dive kick adjusts it.
Oh, that's true.
That's what we saw in Jeremiah's match, is that he was responding to dive kick with counter.
Oh, yeah, when he saw the pause from the clip?
Yep.
Okay.
So I imagine that was a buffer.
Pressure from the snowballs up close like that is not real. You can grab her out of it if she's close enough, and the snowball will go right through you.
Building up a lot of super bar on both sides. Sorry, critical art bar.
It's a super bar.
Okay, that's not going to kill because Kolin doesn't do a terrible amount of damage.
But it is Akuma.
Oh, I am going to the bank. That was Akuma. That's why.
That was Akuma, and it was only scaled off of V-trigger. So I think that did 90%. And so that's WhiteBeast up 1?
Yep, it's 1-0. Darius taking just a minute.
Sako taking notes in the background. Watching intently.
Yes, that stare is super strong. It is going through the monitor. Ooh. That V-skill, the recover and V-skill's got to be increased. It's not good enough. That was a trade with jump roundhouse because that button is insane. Okay, Bill, working on stun. Wake up
back
jab.
down.
Yeah, well, it was the Michigan jab. Now the Michigan DP. Oh! Nope.
WhiteBeast, crazy about knowing his spacing and what's going to hit.
Yeah, he's a really hard player to catch off guard, number one, and to understand his pressure is really, really difficult. He'll build it up, and while he's building up pressure, he's learning how you react to it.
Very smart.
So if you're playing a longer set with him, you're losing unless you can do the same thing. It's playing the game on a different level, and it's really good to see. Oh, there it is.
There we go. We got counters now.
And just 5 of those, and you will die.
I believe the regular ones, the non-EX ones, do 150?
180.
Is it 180 still? Dang.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, so does EX do 250 or 200?
240.
Damn.
Yeah.
Capcom, please.
To be fair, she does not do damage elsewhere,
I guess.
but she changes the game. She does not play Street Fighter. She plays something else. It feels a little DOA, if you ever played DOA.
I've not.
Oh.
Not really my thing.
It was
think you can
the
figure out why.
earlier ones had fewer tools, and they were still fun to play.
Okay. Fair enough.
DOA 2 was, I think, the first one we got in the US, and that was a solid game. And while that was happening, Akuma's got to really make a strong comeback here. Those are -2, the EX ones.
Still blocks after that backdash.
Ooh. Nice block on the cross under. AkumaZX has one chance to press the button, press A button at the right time. As a player against Kolin, you also have to have an answer for Vanity Step.
And unfortunately, this time Akuma did not.
It's a hard match.